What's going on, my ninjas? I'm going to do a video I was supposed to do a long time ago. Who do I think is the best Hokage, who has done the most for the village? Keep in mind, this is my own personal opinion, and it's not about who's the strongest, who could whoop whose ass, and who stayed alive the longest, and none of that stuff. Who is the best Hokage, meaning who did the most for the village, who put the village before anything the best, and who showed that they truly deserve the title of Hokage. Hashirama was the first Hokage. He founded the village, and that deserves a lot of respect. He's went through countless battles with very powerful opponents such as Madara, and he has defended the village from numerous threats. But is he the best Hokage? Now, Tobirama, the jutsu connoisseur himself, he took over after his brother's death, and he had a far stricter approach of how to run the village, and that actually caused more tension between the Senju and Uchiha. Well, actually, the Uchiha and the Hidden Leaf Village, period. Even though his methods were strict, I do think they were necessary to some point. And with his firm, ruling with an iron fist, does that make him the best Hokage? Now, Sarutobi automatically gets my respect for defending the village from Orochimaru, plus the first two Hokage reanimated, and he sacrificed his life for the village. And there really is no greater tribute to your village and show that you love your village so much to actually sacrifice your life to defend it. So he gets thumbs up. But is he the best Hokage? Nato Namikaze, he has to have had the least time as Hokage, but in that time he did so much. He defended the village from the Kyuubi, from Toby pretty much, and he even saved his own son while sacrificing his life. So like I said with Sarutobi, there is no better way to show that you love your village than to sacrifice your life to protect it. Last but not least, well, maybe least to a lot of people, is Tsunade. Now, she has not defended the village from that much, but in the current, area where we are in the anime, she is doing her best, and she is giving it her all to defend not just her village, but the ninja world from this just godlike being Madara. So she deserves some thumbs up for that. She is standing her own. Although I do personally believe that in the Pain arc, since it was a battle of the village pretty much, she should have been the one to do a little bit more, against Pain. Even though, no doubt Naruto would have done the final blow, she should have done just a little bit more with her being the Hokage of the village and whatnot. But still, she's an awesome Hokage in my opinion. She's the strongest female when it comes to just pure strength. So does that make her the best Hokage? Out of these 5 people I named in this video, only one could be crowned the top Hokage. Now, that doesn't mean that I dislike or I like this one over any other of the Hokages. But personally, I think Minato Namikaze has done more for the village, and he has done the most. He has done more than almost all of the other Hokage in his short time of being Hokage. A lot of people just say he just defended the village from the Kyuubi, whereas Sarutobi, he defended the village from Orochimaru, Hashirama, and Tobirama. But you have to think about it. He not only defended the village from the Kyuubi, he made it so that Toby could never use the Kyuubi again. And he also made it so that when Naruto was about to be taken over by the Kyuubi, which would eventually lead to the destruction of the leaf and everyone in it, he actually had the foresight to put his own chakra inside of his son's seal so that he could help his son, take control of that power. And also, not to mention the thing that he did with Kushina, to help Naruto take control of the Kyuubi, ultimately get Kyuubi Chakra Mode, which ultimately led to Biju Mode, which is Naruto's biggest power-up at this point in the anime. Naruto did not save the village just once or twice, but 3 times. Now, granted, Hashirama probably, had way more fights than Minato to save the village, but my man Minato is the only Hokage to actually defend the village after his death. And that is an astounding feat. That just shows how much he cares for his son, his village, and he just had such foresight. And if it weren't for him, Naruto, would have been taken over by the Kyuubi on 2 different occasions. So that automatically makes him the best Hokage to me. He saved the village 3 times. He saved his son about 2 or 3 times. And if you can manage to save your son and the village at the same time on numerous occasions, and especially after you're already dead, then you deserve some praise, man. Minato Namikaze is the best Hokage who has done the most for the village, in my opinion. And like I said, this is not the strongest Hokage list or my favorite Hokage list, but just who I think has done the most for the village and who has shown they deserve the title of Hokage. If you have a different opinion, please let me know down below. And who do you think deserves the title of best Hokage and why? Now, this has been jbDAuchiha. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out.